You have a lot of choices to include for those that want to think what's simple and what's functional, what can give me the biggest bang for my buck in terms of maintaining independence and maintaining my health and staying strong. But yet you chose some very specific things like walking, but also a sit to stand squat and some other things. Why did you choose what you chose? Talk to us about that a little bit.
We have to strengthen the body, and I'm a big believer. I used to be a gym rat and loved the machines and actually studied it, and then I realized, and actually it's from the 90s, New York City, you started to look at some of the Cybex machine, and I noticed some of the machines were moving from a linear movement to movement that is similar to free weights, like the VR2 that came out of Cybex world, where you would push, let's say, a bench press. It used to be linear, and then they added this ability to move as you're pressing, and eventually started to read, well, if people are moving into that, we might as well go back to free weights. The Greeks, the Romans had beautiful body. They used body weight. They never had machines. They used body weight. They knew origin and insertion. They used rocks. They used wood. But a lot of body weight. I'm a big believer that people in their 60s, 70s, 80s need to get strong by using functional fitness. So, if walking is functionally, in my world, the most important activity to maintain, the second one is the ability to get up. And getting up is not necessarily, squats. Getting up is literally sitting on a chair and getting up multiple times. This is an activity that we have to maintain as we get older, and it should not be an issue to do that. I used to drive my clients crazy. You should squat with your knees behind an imaginary line that comes from your toes and stick your butt back, and your weight should be on your heels. And I read about it, and what I do right now is put a chair, get up 20 times.
Hear the entire episode for free on iTunes, Spotify, other favorite podcast players, or go to mechanicalcareforum.com.